Morning came quietly, but not peacefully. At exactly 7:15 a.m., the silence of house was shattered by a loud knock. Bang! 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 He froze, the glass in his hand slipping slightly. "Who is it?" he called, trying to steady his voice. "Police." His heart skipped. When he opened the door, two officers stood before him. Inspector Chinedu, tall and sharp-eyed, and Sergeant.
Hello, are you Mr. Neka?
Yes, I am. Good. I am Officer Bello from the Nigerian Police Force.
"We'd like you to come with us. There are some questions about your wife." A chill ran down his spine. "My wife is dead," he replied quickly. "I took her to the mortuary last night." Chinedu's eyes didn't blink. "That's exactly why you need to come." At the station, the air felt heavy. Emeka sat across the officers, sweat forming at his temples. Inspector Chinedu placed a file on the table and opened it slowly. "Your wife," he began, "was not dead." The words hit Lem like thunder. Emeka blinked. "That's impossible." "Is it?" Sergeant Beasy said, sliding a photo across the table. Emeka looked down, and his world shattered. It was Joy, alive, weak but very much breathing. He leaned back, his face draining of color. No, that's not possible." Chinedu leaned forward. "She was found conscious at the mortuary. The attendant gave a statement." Emeka's pulse raced. "What statement?" he asked carefully. Chinedu's voice dropped, sharp as a blade. "That you paid him to kill her, if she woke up." Silence. Heavy. Crushing. Emeka forced a laugh. "That's ridiculous. Why would I do that to my own wife?" Beasy folded her arms. "That's what we're trying to understand." Meanwhile, at the hospital, Joy lay in a quiet room, an oxygen tube resting beneath her nose. Her eyes were open now, clearer, stronger. A nurse adjusted her drip as Inspector Chinedu entered. "Mrs. Joy," he said gently, "we need to ask you a few questions." She nodded weakly.
Husband.
"Do you know how you ended up in the mortuary?" Her lips trembled.
My husband gave
"My
me tea.
husband," she
Do you believe he
whispered.
poisoned you? I didn't want to believe it.
But yes,
Tears slid down her face. "I didn't want to believe it, but yes." Back at the station, the walls seemed to close in on Emeka. Chinedu returned, his expression now cold and certain. "Your wife has identified you as the one who poisoned her." Emeka slammed.
She's lying! She betrayed me! Betrayed you how?
"Betrayed you how?" Beasy asked. "The calls, the messages, she was cheating." Chinedu slowly pushed another file toward him. "We checked her phone." Emeka's breath caught. Every message. Every call. He opened the file. Photos of decorations. Receipts. Voice notes. Plans. "A surprise birthday party," Chinedu said quietly. "For you." The room spun. Emeka's anger collapsed into something far worse. Regret. Horror. Truth. "No," he whispered. "No, that can't be." The cell door slammed shut later that evening. Emeka sat in the corner, his head buried in his hands. One mistake. One assumption. One deadly choice. And now everything was gone. Across town, Joy stared out the hospital window, the setting sun casting a golden glow across her face. She was alive, but something inside her had died. Trust. Love. The man she once knew. As night fell, Inspector Chinedu stood outside the station, looking up at the dark sky. "Some crimes," he muttered, "aren't just about what people do." Sergeant Beasy joined him. "They're about what they refuse to understand." And somewhere in the silence, justice had only just begun. Joy's revenge, smiling face with horns. Or a shocking twist, maybe Emeka isn't the only one hiding something.